On the front of this DVD box that I'm reviewing now, Hot Dog has, I don't know who Hot Dog is, but Hot Dog has said, the nastiest, most savage and brutal movie you could ever want to see. And on the back, Total Film has said cruel, sadistic and disturbing. So that should give you a clue just as to how shocking it is. It's the popular sequel to the popular first film of The House of a Thousand Corpses. It is the film The Devil's Rejects. Now, as you can probably tell by the front, there's going to be blood in it, guts, violence. It's brilliant. It shouldn't be funny, but it is. There is a moment, I'm going to talk about this moment straight out, a bit where a hotel maid goes into a hotel room where the Devil's Rejects are, and they end up putting a face of someone else that have taken off onto her, and she goes running out after someone, and someone thinks that she's crazy, and she gets run over. It shouldn't be funny, but if you find really dark humour like that funny, it's hilarious. Once again, same cast from last time, Bill Moseley, Sid Haig, Rob Zombie doesn't make a cameo in this one, Sherry Moon Zombie's in it. There's some other very famous people in it. You have one of the people who was in the original Dawn of the Dead in it. You have Diamond Dallas Page in it. You have Danny Trejo in. Danny Trejo, ever since, I can't remember what year it is, but he's done at least 4 films every year since, I think it might be 1991 or something, which is a bit crazy, but there you go. Brilliant film, and I absolutely love this one. It's a lot better than the first one, which seems unlikely, I know, because the way that sequels work is that the first film's the best normally. However, it's been proved wrong before with the Batman trilogy, the Evil Dead trilogy, and this. So, what's it about? The Devil's Rejects are being hunted down by the police after the killings that they've done to everyone over the past few years. Once again, set a couple of years after the original one. It really is quite cruel, some of the moments in it. I'm trying to think what to say about it. Very dark at times, but equally as original. It could be a standalone film. You don't necessarily need to see House of a Thousand Corpses to understand this. It does help, but you don't have to. What would I give it? I think I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It's in my top 10 films by far, and it's genius. It's dark, depressing. It's funny at times, but it shouldn't be. Not quite as silly, a lot more serious. Rob Zombie's best film by far so far. It should be interesting to see what it comes up with after Lords of Salem, which is the latest one. I've not seen that one, admittedly. Might get around to watching that sometime, but still not seen that one. One of the most genius films of all time. One of the most shocking films of all time as well when you watch it. Just like some of the deaths and some of the violence in it is absolutely brutal. But it's genius. I don't think I've seen a more recent horror film that's been as good and as strong as this. So yeah, 10 out of 10. I don't believe there is anything that could be improved. The last scene as well is one of the most strangest scenes I've ever seen, because it ends with the Devil's Rejects driving down a road being shot at by police, and there's no gunshots or anything, but you can see the gunshots, and at the end, for the last 3 seconds it just does all the gunshots at the same time. Also, last scene, it's played out by Lynyrd Skynyrd Freebird, which is an excellent song if you're a rock fan and enjoy it. Yeah, that's what song it is. 10 out of 10 in anything that Rob Zombie could have done to improve this film, and it's probably one of the most flawless horror films of the past, well, since the year 2000.